right, we're back with Basement Tapes number 44. Bowman Black and White, 1953. Why did I put Bowman Black and White between or behind 1953 Bowman Color? Perhaps I couldn't wait to get to the Bowman Color set. And my bad, everybody. And speaking of my bad, I am woefully underrepresented in my collection with the 1953 Bowman Black and White. I have exactly one of these baseball cards. So apologies to all. I am a fake collector of baseball cards. I have the number 3 Bill Rigney Bowman Black and White. So let's go to Beckett, see what they have to say about this set, the 1953 Bowman Black and White, 65 cards, $58.54 average value, $3,805 total value. A set of these will cost you between $1,000 and $2,500, according to Beckett OPG. The card in this 64 card set measures approximately 2.5 by 3 3/4 inches. Some collectors believe that the high cost of producing the 1953 color series forced Bowman to issue this set in black and white. Since the two sets are identical in design, except for the element of color, this set was also produced in fewer numbers than its color counterpart and is popular among collectors for the challenge involved in completing it and the lack of short prints. Cards were issued in 1-card penny packs, which came 120 to a box, and 5-card nickel packs. There are no key rookie cards in this set. Card number 43, Hal Bevan, exists with him being born either in 1930 or 1950. The 1950 version seems to be much more difficult to find. Value-wise, who are we talking here? We are going to talk about the top 3 value according to Beckett OPG. Casey Stengel, card number 39 by far. Hoyt Wilhelm is a Hall of Famer, card number 28. And Johnny Mize, card number 15 are your top 3 according to Beckett OPG. It says here, if we go back a thing, we won't go back a thing. Let's go to TCDB. Card 64, 2.5 by 3 3/4. Of course, teams represented here are the usual suspects that we went over before. The big thing was the Braves moving over to Milwaukee from Boston. Rookies. Let's talk about rookies first. There are looks like there are 5 rookies. Stu Miller, Hal Bevan has 2 cards here, right? And then Steve Ridzik and Tom Gorman and Keith Thomas. So a couple Philadelphia Athletics and Bevan and Thomas, a Philadelphia Philly and Ridzik, Yankee and a Cardinal, Stu Miller. Of course, these were printed and conceived in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, being Bowman cards. Hall of Famers in this set, 5 of them: Johnny Mize, Bob Lemon, Hoyt Wilhelm, Casey Stengel, and Bucky Harris. Errors and variations. We talked about the Hal Bevan card, date of birth 1950 versus 1930. Comments. Let's see here. I bet Round of Diamonds back. Yep, he says these are part of the 224 card total set. He is stubborn as a mule. Packaging. Nice, beautiful box there displayed on TCDB of the 1 penny packs, 1 card, 1 penny, picture card, and bubble gum. Umpire. If you're under umpires and you like chest protectors, this is a box for you. Play ball, play ball, play ball, play ball, play ball, bubble gum. That's a wrapper from Bowman, according to Iffy 99 as of 2010. Let's talk about the trivia. Card size measures 2.5 by 3 3/4. Use that at your next bar room trivia night challenge, please. Gallery, of course, black and white. The backs are red and black ink. I did not disclose that in the 1953 Bowman color episode, which was episode 43, way back in episode 43. Let's read from the back of Gus Bell, card number 1. So our boy there wants to consider it one set, but there are 2 different card numbering systems, obviously, in the 1953 color and black and white sets. Gus Bell is an outfielder of Cincinnati Reds, born in Louisville, Kentucky, November 15th, 1928. 6'1.5", weight 190, bats left, throws right. There's a lot of power in Gus's bat, and he is a constant home run threat. He began the 1952 season with Pittsburgh's Pacific Coast League team, Hollywood. He got in 17 games for the Stars, batting .297. He was called up by the Pirates, where he got in 131 games, hitting .250, had 16 home runs. Spent 1951 with Pittsburgh and tied for the National League in triples with 12. It says kind of like what Topps had done the previous year with the stats. It says past year instead of 1952, but perhaps that had a lot to do with the Korean War as well, right? Lifetime stats are on there, and then of course there is baseball collector series splashed across the bottom in a red banner. So stats are on these cards, the same as the color versions, but these are black and white. Bill Rigney is the one I have right there. Bill looks like he's about 56 years old there. D. Fondy's in there. Ray Murray, Andy Seminick, Pete Suter, Walt Masterson, Dick Sisler, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that is the 1953 Bowman black and white 64-card series from Bowman. Bowman is starting to struggle, yet they will continue to put product out for the next few years for our enjoyment and all that fun stuff. So that's that. 53 Bowman black and white, episode 44 of the Basement Tapes.